Okay, people, here is the last story of Volume 1 of this DC horror thing. We actually are going back to horror, kinda. Because the volume is called Volume 1 Part A, God, Man, and Monsters. It's called Monsters because the Green Arrow one and this one, which is a Green Lantern story. God because of the Superman one, and Man because of the Batman stuff. So yeah, I mean, you can kind of have the Arkham one as horror. Well, yeah, the Arkham interview one. But yeah. Anyways, this one is called Green. I don't know that much about Green Lantern stuff, okay? But I wanted to add in a Yellow Lantern to the story that isn't Sinestro. So I did pick an actual Yellow Lantern. I picked this person right here.
I can't let you in, girl.
Anyways, it's called Green Lantern, Fear of No Will. The end of Volume 1, Part A, God, Man, and Monster. Of the stars above, Korger? I don't know. Okay, this at least can't be called die for not knowing this one. I'm not a fan of Green Lantern, really. I mean, I like the character, but I haven't really read any... Korgar, okay. But like I said, I'm a fan. I like the character, but I haven't really read that many books or anything. The only one I read of Green Lantern doesn't really have anything to do that much with the alien villains he fights. I read, I believe, Volume 1, and it was number 60. It was Spotlight on the Lamplighter. That was the villain, the Lamplighter. And it was Green Lantern number 60. The only other Green Lantern story I read that had an alien threat in it was Sinestro as the villain, and that was Action Comics number 444, Beware the Hero Killers. So yeah. But I do have, I believe, let me check to see if I'm correct. 2 more, not 1 more, but 2 more Green Lantern stories. I have Action. Also, no, I do have another one. I did read another one. It was a Infinity Man, something like that, like in the Freedom Fighter or something, and it had guest starring character Guy Gardner as a Red Lantern, but it counts as, well, he was a guest starring character. But I have Regine of Superman in Action Comics. This is number 688. Superman number 16, though, of this Pacific Saga, and it's Guy Gardner chooses sides, along with, let me find it, Green, it's green, I know it's green. It's that green, Green DC Universe Rebirth, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps number 1. But I never read that one yet. So I only read 3 of my 3 other Lantern stories I have. So yeah. Yeah, one of them was in a collection of stories I was reading anyways. So yeah, I'm not that much of a known Green Lantern fan. I'm a Batman fan, but I like DC in general. I'm trying to get into more DC. Korgar burns sickly yellow that night, like lanterns ditching drenching, not ditch, drenched, and
drenched in bile.
Bile. Okay. Hal Jordan drifted through the void. His emerald light faint against the storm of fear ahead. His ring hummed. With static and warning signs, whispered like a heartbeat that wasn't his own. He could feel it. Something ancient, angry, and bloodthirsty. Sector 1417 had gone silent. The Guardians had said it was a simple patrol, a check-in with Sinistra's old territory, but Hal knew better. Silence in deep space was never peaceful. It was always quiet before the stream, and tonight fear had a voice. He landed on a broken moon of Quartz, okay. I said quartz. Outskirts. The surface was black and sharp, like the shreds of a shattered nightmare. His boots crunched over bones, alien bones, dry and hollow. The air reeked of sulfur. I believe this is sulfur.
Sulfur.
Yeah, sulfur. And death. His ring glow flickered nervously. Yeah. Back to my story anyways now. Power level is at 73%. Lantern Jordan, 73 is enough. Hal muttered. It'll have to be. What? Anyways. 73 is enough. Hal muttered. It'll have to be. Lightning forked across the sky, striking a twisted metal tower ahead. The tower bore a symbol that once haunted his dreams. The inverted Green Lantern. I'm gonna feel dumb for not knowing this word, but I'm tired. I just got up.
Sigil,
okay. Black against yellow, the mark of the Sinestro Corps. And beneath it, carved into the steel with claws, sharp thin razors with a single name, Arkillo. I don't know. Arkillo. I'm making fun of it. I didn't even hear it. Arkillo. The ground rumbled beneath Hal's feet. The air went cold. Something massive moved behind him, slow. I hate reading these when I'm tired. But still, no, I want to read them actually.
Deliberate.
Something very deliberate is slow and deliberate. Deliberate. Breathing in through a mouth full of jagged teeth. Hal turned, his ring blazing to full charge. The light illuminated a beast that looked like an embodiment of every soldier's worst fear. His skin was scarred yellow, muscles knotted like coiled cables, his grin stretching unnaturally wide. In one hand, a chain made of the hardened fear energy dragged across the ground. Screaming sparks, his eyes burned like molten suns. Jordan. Arkillo growled, his voice was low, Jordan. Growled and crew. Human Lantern. The one Sinestro spoke of. The one who defied fear. Hal held his ground. You got one chance to stand down, Arkillo. I'm not looking for a fight. Arkillo's grin widened. Liar. He charged. The impact was a hurricane. Hal threw backwards, smashing through boulders, his construct shield shattering like glass. The air turned acidic with yellow energy. Arkillo's laughter rolled across the valley. Do you know what I am, Lantern? The beast hissed. I am what your kind denies. I am what the corp feels most. You think your will is a light. My fear devours it. Hal rose, blood in his mouth, and summoned a construct. A emerald jet fighter roaring to life. He leapt in, engines blazing, and fired a barrage of will-made missiles. The airstream of explosion, dust, and fire swallowed Arkilla whole. For a moment, silence. Then a hand shot through the smoke, grabbing the jet by its nose and crushing it like paper. Arkilla tore through the wreckage, roaring, "Fear is not something you can defeat, Jordan. It's something you become." Hal barely managed to throw up a wall of energy before Arkilla's fist came down, shattering it again, his ring streaming warnings. His arm throbbing from the force, he hit the ground hard, the ring dimming. His thoughts flickered. Can't keep this up, need a plan. Then he heard it, the voice of Sinestro, faint in the darkest memories. Fear is not your enemy, Jordan. It's your shadow. Understand it, or it will consume you. Yes, consume you. Anyways, hang on. Aku! Ooh, fuck. Aku! Anyways, Hal closed his eyes. The monster's footsteps shook the earth closer and closer.
What are you gonna do with that sacrilegious?
Fear isn't the absence of will, he thought. It's the test of it. He opened his eyes and smiled. Article swing. Article. God, how the fuck? I forget how to say his name again. I'm sorry, people.
Arkillo.
Was I saying his name wrong? Arkillo swung. Hal caught the blow with a bare hand, glowing brighter than ever before. The ring pulsed like a heartbeat, synced to his own. Think about fear, Arkillo, Hal said. His voice calm now, cutting through the roar. You can only rule with it until someone stops being afraid. The ring flared, pure emerald fire. The light burst from Hal's body in a storm of willpower, so bright it burned through Arkillo's aura, cracking his armor, blinding him. The yellow beast screamed as the green light sneered through him, eliminating every fear he ever had. His failure, his loneliness, Sinestro's disappointment. Hal summoned a massive construct, a lantern cage forged from every ounce of courage he had left. It clamped around Arkillo, dragging him to his knees. By the strength of my will, Hal said, his voice echoing with power. Fear stands no chance. The energy exploded outward, a wave of green against the sea of yellow. When it was over, Arkillo lay motionless in a crater, breathing shallowly, the yellow light around him extinguished. Hal stood over him, battered and trembling. His ring flickered weakly. Power level was at 6%. He knelt beside Arkillo. You think fear makes you powerful, but fear's just noise. Willpower, that's music. He turned to the stars. And I'm not done playing. He flew off, leaving the broken landscape behind. The storm over Cord began to clear, revealing the first traces of dawn. Far away on Oa, the Guardians watched and fed in silence. Defeated in silence. One of them finally said but a great prevail, but a great God. I'm tired right now.
He prevailed, but at a great cost.
Another nodded. This was only one. The universe stared. The balance between light and fear is breaking. The image of Hal Jordan flickered, his green aura dimming in the darkness of space. The stars whispered of gods, men, and monsters, and somewhere beyond the void, something darker than fear itself was beginning to awake.